He's sitting here lacing up his boots, grabbing knives. And this whole time I'm over here thinking I'm still innocent at home safe. What's up everybody, I'm Shawn Deon, and for those who don't know, I done did a lot of shit, but baby, this is a judgment-free zone. So if you have anything negative to say, beat it. If this is our first time meeting, hi, how are you? Go ahead and click that subscribe button down below to become part of my family. This story is about the time that my stalker came to my house. Yes, you heard right. My stalker came to my house. Like, hello, bitch, I'm here, knock on the door, let me in, like, I'm here, in your house, your bubble, your world. Don't be scared though. Like many of my stories start on the devil app itself. Jacked, or was it Grindr? It's probably both. You know I was on both back then. Currently, there is none on my phone. So keep in mind, you guys, this whole time I know who the person is. Like, I don't know them, but like I know their face, I know who it is. So I messaged them because they look cool. I'm in a new city at this point. So I'm like, okay, I need friends or whatever. Yeah, I wasn't trying to fucking suck and do all that stuff. But, I mean, I don't think I was. But yeah, so I messaged person, they hit me back up. Baby, they hit me back with no, hey, how are you? They hit me with this is my Instagram, this is my Snapchat, this is my phone number. Whoa. That is not needed. How are you? Who are you? What's your name? Like, let's start there first. But you know, I still added them. I ain't never text them, but I added them on social media. So I'm added on Snapchat, I'm adding on Instagram. So as leading up to this, I'm making all these mistakes. I shouldn't even added them on social media if you want to be honest. But I did anyway. Time goes on, I see them, you know, they post, I view their story, they view mine. Like, it's a good non-speaking relationship going on right now. And then, you know, every now and again, it's like, I'll say something, they'll say something. Cool, it's fine. But this one day, it took a whole left turn. Like, it was like, okay, I'm gonna say something to you, but you gonna take it too far. Or at least, I took it too far. Or we both took it too far because what happened, y'all just keep up, keep up. So, I'm like, they're singing on their story, you know, and all that good stuff. And I swipe up to be funny. I can sing better than you. Like, I mean, it's good, but I'm better. Way better. And they're like, oh no, the da-da-da, you not, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, well, prove it then. So we're starting to snap back and forth because I'm like, you know what, fight me. Like, if you don't think I'm better than you, fight me. And they send a snap talking about something, you know, like putting on their boots. A lot of talking about something, I'm lacing my shoes up now, ready to come whoop that butt. And I'm like, well, shoot, grabbing Vaseline, you know, putting Vaseline on, and I'm sending the snap back. It's real playful in my head. In my head, it was playful. In my head. But yeah, I'm like real playful, you know, I'm putting Vaseline on, like, okay, I'm ready. Like, you ain't even gonna be able to grab me, you gonna slide right off. They sitting back, you know, getting a knife out the kitchen. I'm like, could you imagine? He's sitting here lacing up his boots, grabbing knives. And this whole time I'm over here thinking I'm still innocent at home safe. Damn. But yeah, so that progresses to actually, all jokes aside, I know where you live. I'm sorry, what? You said what? Just back it up a few more. You said what? You don't know where I live. So I thought. So, you know, I'm messaging back, you don't know where I live. No, seriously, I know where you live. And I'm like, oh, okay. If you know where I live, you come over here, you know, we can get cookout. I'll buy you some cookout. You know, if you on the East Coast, around North Carolina, Virginia to Georgia type areas, you know what cookout is. But you know, you come, I'll get you some cookout, all this, that, and the third. At this point, you know, I'm still thinking it's all a joke. He's snapping from the car. Still technically think it's a joke. I'm sitting, I promise you, I'm like, he just driving around, child. He ain't really about to come over. Like, he actually had to go to the store or something. He not coming over here. Mind you, I did know he lived in my city because how I met him, jacked. So I'm like, okay, he's just driving around, he's going to the store. He ain't about to come over here. Mind you, I'm still snapping this person. At this point, I didn't, like, relaxed clothing and all of that. Like, I'm chilling now. He's like, okay, I'm getting close. And then I started like, oh, he really coming. Like, he's coming to my house. Oh, snap. I mean, he ain't gonna be at the right place, is he? So I'm thinking, I'm like kind of worried, but kind of like, there is no way he's gonna be at the right place. So, all honesty, I'm like, even if he's gonna pop up at whoever the hell house he pop up at, it ain't gonna be mine. Like, at least 90% sure. Okay, I was 100% sure he was on the way, thinking he was on his way to me. I knew he knew that I knew he was on the way. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. 90% of me was like, damn, he don't know where I live at though. That little 10% was like, but what if he do know where I live? Like, he gonna be at my house. Child, what if he kill me? I started hearing stuff like, you know, like, okay, is someone actually at my door? Did you hear a knock? I heard a knock. Did you hear? Okay, I didn't hear a knock. Okay, we're good. Is someone at my window? I live on the 3rd floor at that time. Lived on the 3rd floor. I'm over here checking the balcony. If he climbed up there within, I don't know. I deserve to die at that point. Shit, I can't get nowhere. He's snapping. He's like, I'm here. Come to the door. Y'all, why I got out the bed, why I went to the door, don't ask me. I was really dumb that day. Like, I don't even know. And then, like I said, 90% of me still thought, he's not here. He's gonna be, and then honestly, like, which is sad, I was willing to be like, I know he's gonna be at the wrong place, but I was willing to, after he went to the wrong place, give him my address so we could actually meet up. But he's like, I'm here, I'm at the door. I walked to the door. Do. Look out this little peephole. I don't see nobody. I knew it. I knew he ain't know where I live. I knew it. Open the door. Okay. If he knew, at this point I'm like, if he's at least in the right apartment complex, he's not in the right building. Like, he's probably on the wrong floor, wrong something. He's like, open the door. And I'm like, I don't see him, but if I open his door, I bet he'll put like, and mind you, at this point I'm opening the door feeling like he's actually in the right area, probably on the wrong floor or wrong building. So I'm opening the door with so much confidence that he's, you know, not there. So I open it, right? This how it happened. I open the door, I don't see nothing. My door, when you opened it, it's kind of like a little wall here, so you could, like, there's nothing there unless it's the other side. So I kind of open, well, I ain't no kind of, I will open my shit wide. I open the door, look left, nothing. Look right, well, I mean, it wasn't really nothing. And then all of a sudden, hi. Yep, you seen it right. That's him. And that's how he freaking came around that corner.
Absolutely.
He was like, hello. I'm like, oh, shoot.
Yes.
Oh my God. Wow, you're really at my house.
Yes.
And guess what my dumb self did after that?
Come on in.
Come on in.
Come on. Let's go.
Hello.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm low-key still terrified, but at the same time, I felt like I kind of knew him because of social media, but like, me inviting him into my house like that, all that, I was like, well, you're here now. And then, mind you, this is how he knew, because I was like, let me, like, for real, how did you, mind you again, I let someone in my house and didn't know how they actually knew where I lived. I am about the dumbest person on this planet at this point.
Yeah.
Mind you, again, I grew up trying to get taught, don't talk to strangers, yet alone let strangers in your house. You don't open the door. I opened the door.
A fool.
A fool.
A fool.
A plum fool.
Plum.
So I'm like, let's really talk for a second, new friend.
Yeah.
How did you know where I live? Please enlighten me on how you knew where I lived.
Well, child, this man was living in an apartment complex. It was called Level 5110. I don't know if it's called that now, but it was called Level 5110. I used to live there, and his exact apartment that he lived in, my old best friend used to live there. Okay? I knew because this fool recorded his surrounding areas.
Multiple times.
All the time, actually. Okay? And put it on his Snap. And I was just like, that looks real familiar. I was like, wait, that's my friend's apartment. That's my old best friend apartment. I looked at the view that he was looking down from the pool. I said, that's 3 stories up. That's the right angle that it was. I was like, maybe this is my friend's apartment. This got to be my friend's apartment. So I just went out on a whim. So when I drove over there, I was like, let me go to my old friend's apartment, stand behind this wall, so that way if he opens the door, he still won't see me. So when he opens, I can be like, hello.
And it was definitely a hello.
Yeah.
Like, completely shook.
Yes.
I learned to stop posting things also. But this is what got me. Mind y'all, it's probably like 8, 9 o'clock.
Yes.
We keep the deal, you know, hey, we go to cookout, we get some cookout.
Yes.
We come back to the house and we talk and sit there
all night.
The whole night. Until 4 or 5 a.m. We ain't call it a slumber party yet. He ain't sleep over.
No.
Because he left at 4 or 5 a.m.
I had to work the next day.
And we sitting there chopping it up,
eating.
like we did eating, like we was friends forever. And years later, look at us.
He stuck with me.
So that just goes to show you guys, don't post where you live.
Say it again.
I mean, because I didn't post the door number, nothing like that, or the name of the apartment complex. But some people just happen to know.
You never know who's watching.
You never know.
You never know.
As stupid as I was, he was just as stupid.
Yeah.
Who walks into somebody's house? Mind you, I had a roommate. And just, I mean, a lot of people around here in Jaee do be walking into random people's house, but they be there for other reasons. So
right, we want to try
really, yeah. He could have been killed. I could have been killed. He don't know if I was gonna let him in and jump him or something. Yeah. I don't know if I was gonna open the door with a gun in my face, like give me your shit.
Right. Like I could have been poisoned. I could have been sliced up. I could have been all that, and then some,
and then some,
and a bag of chips.
Okay,
all right.
And no one knew he knew me, so nobody was gonna check my stuff. Damn.
Hello. We was both looking like boo. When we look at it now, we was boo boo the damn fool.
When you look at it, when you put it that way.
When you put it that way and look it over, we looked like boo boo the damn fool.
Times 2.
Times 2. Okay.
Period. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's it. Argue with your mama, not me.
But as far as that, the lesson today was, you always meet a friend somewhere that you don't know exactly how. It could be your stalker. He wasn't really a stalker, you guys. Let's put it that way.
Right. Don't y'all be commenting down there in the comments talking about this. You a stalker? I want a stalker.
He's just observing.
I just knew my friend's apartment.
Period. Well, you guys, that's the time that my stalker found my house, and now we're still friends. Wonder how crazy that sounds. But anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, and share the video with some friends and tell them to subscribe. Yes, because I need that. A lot of shares, a lot of subscribes. I need it. But yeah, and if nobody told you today, you're beautiful, I love you, and until next time, bye.
Get it. Get it.
Stiff well.
Now shake your titties. Shake them.
They have mosquito bites.
Just shake them. Come on. Give them one good shake. All right. Let me tiptoe out of here.
Tiptoeing in my Jordan.
Tiptoe.
And
I'm sorry. I gotta turn my phone on silent. I'm sorry. It just popped up.
that bitch.